Hi everybody, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and today we are in Toronto looking at this 1991 Acura NSX. It's black, very nice condition for its age. Appears to be all original paint. The all aluminum construction, I was able to do a paint thickness verification. Everything that seemed to be within spec. The car has been lowered a little bit, as you can see, but if desired, the original springs do come with the vehicle. I see no major damage. The black paint is pretty nice. Not many chips, nicks, anything like that. So a couple little tiny chips I'll show you on the other side, but this side, for example, is everything you see seems to be just some road dirt. The plastic parts are all in pretty good condition. The tires are not matching completely. This one is a Falcon. It was produced in, I think, which one was this produced in? 03. It has about 830 seconds of tread left on it. Tread wear is pretty even. Other than age, the tires are in pretty good shape. Rims are pretty nice. A little bit of that, as you can see, the plastic peeling off in that center cap. But there is no real signs of, there's a little bit of curb rash right there. Nothing major though. The brakes are in pretty good shape. The rotors are pretty nice. The pads in the rear probably have about 40% of life left in them. If we go to the front, these tires they were also produced in 2003. They are off-brand Ventus. They have about 930 seconds of tread left. As you can see, the tread wear is pretty even. Let me get better lighting on this side. There we go. Tread wear is pretty even. No signs of alignment issues, anything like that. The brakes up here are also in pretty good shape. Rotors are pretty good. These ones have a little bit more. There's probably about, I'd say, 70% of pad left on these brakes. As you can see, this rim is in pretty decent shape. A little bit of chipping right there on one of the spokes. A little peeling on that center cap. But overall, pretty decent condition. Again, a little bit of curb rash there, as you can see. Nothing too big though. The lights are in pretty good shape. They all seem to be all original. All the plastic in the front, nothing seems to be broken, mismatched. No issues there. See, this marker light, the passenger side front marker light, does have a small crack in it. You can see that. Just right there. Small crack. Passenger side tire, front tire, they do match front. Both sides in front. The Ventus, they were both produced in 2003 with even tread wear of a little under 930 seconds. Same thing, these passenger side brakes are in pretty good shape. About 70% left on them, I'd say. You can see the driver's door is nice and straight. The passenger side is nice and straight. Little nick in the door here. You'll see it in the pictures in the report. Where is it? Right there. Right there. It's been touched up, but there is a little scratch there. There's a couple of little tiny touch-up spots, which I saw when the vehicle was outside on the quarter panel. There's one right here. You can see that little guy. It's very small, but it has been touched up, so it's not an issue. Other than that, I don't see any major issues with the vehicle. Here is the passenger side rear tire. Like I said, it's not a matching Falcon. It is another off-brand. And this tire was produced in, I think it was 2006. Yes, 2006 there. Sorry, there we go. It does, the even tread wear does match the other side though. It's a little over 30 seconds. And the brakes do match the driver's side as well. They are pretty good condition with about 40% left on them. There's a little bit of brake in that inner fender well mount, as you can see. Underneath isn't really, I'm going to get the light here so we can take a look underneath. Everything seems to be really nice and clean under here. No real issues. I don't see any leaking, any rust, any issues like that. Original stainless exhaust seems to be in good condition. It's mostly just panels under here, but you can see that there's no real damage. It's really clean. This vehicle hasn't been driven in bad weather too much, as you can tell by how clean it is for the age. It's just a nice original condition, truthfully. You see the front a little bit, also pretty clean. A little bit of rub here and there, but that's kind of as to be expected with a car this low. Yep, pretty good chip under there. I have done all the windows except for the windshield are the original. Here we go. So they all match original glass. This is the passenger door. Where is it there? It's hard to see the reflection, but it does match. The windshield is a replacement piece, as you can see. But there's no issues with it. There's no chips, no scratches, anything like that. It was replaced well. If we look at the interior, we find a pretty nice interior, especially for its age. It's aging pretty well. Door panels are really nice shape. No signs of wear, any kick marks, anything like that. Little tiny mark right on the armrest there. It almost looks like maybe some paint or something. But the leather is in good shape. Nothing's really falling apart or anything like that. All your switches seem to work. Everything seems to work all right. Seats are in good shape. I don't see any wear on the seats. Slight wear, but there's a little bit on the bolster here. That's the driver's side. The carpet is in original floor mat. It's a little worn, as you can see, but the carpet is in decent shape. If we look under the mat, we find no issues. Those are just little nips from the bottom of the grips from the bottom of the floor mat. It's not mouse poop or anything like that. In general, the vehicle is in pretty good shape. The pedals aren't worn. Dashboard is in very nice condition. As you can see, there's no signs of wear, any issues, anything like that. We'll go through all the interior functions in a second. Just finished getting a good look at. And the same thing as the driver's side. This one is not nearly as worn. Console is in nice condition. All these shifter boot, nothing is worn or broken, anything like that. Go to the driver's side. As you can see, this door panel is in just nicer shape as the driver's. Small little rub mark right there on the armrest again. Very tiny though, it's probably about the size of my fingertip. The door jambs, everything is really nice and clean. The original number plates. I did do a VIN verification. The VIN does match. Everything is exactly what you should expect. The driver's side seat is in nice condition. I mean, sorry about that. The passenger seat in good shape. No real signs of wear, anything like that. Doesn't look like many people have been in this passenger seat. The glove box is in good condition. As you can see, there's no real issues. It does have the original owner's manual and booklet. Everything is there. See, well, it's in there. You can see. I took pictures of it. You can see that that it is there. Headliner is in nice shape. There's no stains, no rips, no tears, anything like that. Visors function as they should with a vanity mirror. Boy, things aren't cooperating with me today. There we go. Driver's side. There's also a little center one here. Again, no rips, no tears, no issues. We'll go to the front storage compartment, if you will. There we go. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that. So everything's nice and clean here. The spare tire does normally go here. The owner informed me that he does indeed have the spare tire. It is at home. He takes it out for weight savings, but he said he does have it and it will be included with the vehicle. Tested the brake fluid and it does need to be changed. It tested at above 4% humidity, so it's pretty old, but does need to be. I would flush the system. The battery down here is a bit old. It is on a tender, but it did test it at a little under 12. It's about 11.8 volts. When we fired it up, it is charging at 14.4. So the charging system is working as it should. See no issues with the cooling system, no leaks, anything like that. All the hoses are in good shape. All the hard lines and the rubber lines, everything looks good. As you can see, nothing's really been messed with. Underhood is in good shape. All the original stickers are in place, everything like that. Everything seems to be very nice. We go to the back, take a quick look at the engine compartment, which is under here. As you can see, the engine compartment is nice and clean. Definitely well taken care of. There's no signs of moisture, any leakage, anything like that I can see. Look on the other side. The belt seems to be the drive belt seems to be in nice condition. No cracking, anything like that. I know it's a bit hard to see in the video, but it's in pretty good shape. Again, as you can see, no real leaks, anything like that. Tested the oil, and that came back perfect. It looks nice and clean. I got a green light on the oil, so no contamination or anything like that. Tested the coolant. It looks a bit old. I would probably flush it and change it, but it is still good up until about -35 degrees. So you're okay in the cold weather for now. Like I said, to keep everything fresh, I would change that though. The vehicle runs nice. I don't hear any strange noises, anything like that. Original strut bars, everything is in place. Everything in there. It's all your steering rack. I mean, not your. I'm sorry, not your steering rack. That's just some exhaust. Jeez. But it does in pretty good shape. The rear hatch is also very nice condition. No signs of wear or tear. No dirt, anything like that really. It's in pretty nice shape. The carpet's good. The original jack is under this compartment here and is all in place. Appears to have probably never been used. The original compressor's there. Even got a pencil. Like I said, it doesn't appear to have been used maybe once, but I'd almost say no. And you can see all the jams. Everything's clean. There's no signs of rust, anything like that. And here is nice. Okay, we are inside the vehicle and it is running right now. There are no engine lights or anything like that. It is a 91, so there is no OBD2. As you can see, it has 142,000 kilometers on it. 142,888, that is. Clock works. The cooling and heating system seems to work. Your radio controls here. That does work. Everything seems to work as it should. There is your that. So yes, everything seems to be okay. Going to turn the AC on. We'll see if that works. So no stations, but the radio does work. And I do feel nice cold air blowing, so that works. So everything works as it should. We go. The headlights and tail lights, everything, the interior lights, dash lights, they are all working. I'm gonna go show you the headlights. And the flashers, they're all working. So there's your flashers, your headlights. Everything is operating as it should. We go around to the back. taillights, flashers, license plate light, everything is working as it should. So there you have it. With everything open, exposed to the world, there is this very nice 1991 Acura NSX. Thank you for joining me. And again, this is AJ with Car Inspected, and we'll see you next time.